everyone. A very warm welcome to all of you on the platform of SuperGrads by Top Rankers. And today we are here to discuss a very important topic for your upcoming CMAT examination. And the topic is quadrilateral. Few important questions are expected from here. So we will cover it in detail with the theory and with some important examples. So you can just do the sharing part. Before then, we are going to begin with the session. Once you join in, you can also let us know by your comments as well, so that we can have a good interaction in between, and you can give me some answers, so that will motivate to continue the session for long. So, as you know, quadrilateral is a figure having four sides. Quadrilateral is a figure having four sides. Just a minute. Yeah, here it is. Come on, you can let me know once you join in as well. तो फिर हम स्टार्ट करते हैं quadrilaterals के बारे में. Then we will move on to the spatial quadrilaterals. First, general, that is a figure consisting of four sides. Random, random figure consisting of four sides. So ABCD is a quadrilateral. No equal, no unequal, random four sides. So, what are the key takeaways from here? The key takeaways from here would be, in any quadrilateral, the sum of all angles is going to be 360 degree. Angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D will give you a sum of 360 degree. This comes from where? This comes from the knowledge of polygon. Ki in any polygon, what would be the sum of internal angles? So, sum of internal angles in any polygon is n minus 2 180. So quadrilateral is a polygon having four sides. Quadrilateral is a polygon having four sides. So I'm putting n as 4, 4 minus 2 180, 2 into 180, 360 degree. So if someone will ask you why the sum of all angles of a quadrilateral is 360, you will say, sir, it is n minus 2 180. What is the sum of all internal angles of a triangle? N minus 2 180, but n is 3. So 3 minus 1, 3 minus 2 is 1, 1 into 180, 180. Okay, so this you should be aware of. Now for any quadrilateral, asking the area of it, for any quadrilateral, asking the area of it will require some information. For example, I want to ask the area of quadrilateral ABCD. Giving the sides, then it might not be sufficient. So for one of the diagonal is known and perpendicular onto the diagonals is known. Then you can find out the area of quadrilateral. Why? Because when we have drawn a perpendicular and when we have drawn a diagonal, इसको diagonal कहते हैं, AC is called as the diagonal, joining the opposite vertices. Joining the opposite vertices A and C will create a diagonal. और ये diagonals पर जो perpendicular डाले गए हैं, with the help of this, we have formed two triangles. एक ये वाला triangle, एक ये वाला triangle. And what is the area of triangle? Half into base into height. तो ऊपर वाले से आ जाता है half into AC into H1 और नीचे वाले से आ जाता है half into AC into H2. So what is the area of any quadrilateral? AC common ले लो, H1 plus H2. So how many things required? The diagonal is required and the perpendicular drawn onto the diagonals is required. Now let's further break into type of diagonals, type of quadrilaterals. Let's further break into type of quadrilaterals. देखते हैं, ये वाला पार्ट बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रहेगा. Types of quadrilaterals. Quadrilateral is a general figure of four sides. Now, if four sides will become equal, then what it is called? If four angles become equal, what it is called? Two angle, two side equal, what it is called? And so on. So they are basically rectangle, parallelogram, rhombus, square majorly. We can categorize them as well. We can categorize them as trapezium as well as kite as well. But majorly, the questions is being asked from here only. We can categorize them as trapezium and other things as well. Trapezium. Now, what do I mean by parallelogram? A parallelogram is a type of quadrilateral. A parallelogram is a type of quadrilateral in which opposite sides are parallel and equal. A, B, C, D. Opposite sides are parallel and equal as well. Opposite sides are parallel and equal as well. Try to remember or try to learn from the class itself. क्लास से ही ऐसे करके जाना है कि याद हो जाए. तो अपोजिट साइड्स आर पैरेलल एंड इक्वल. तो ये दोनों पैरेलल भी होंगे और इक्वल भी होंगे. तो ये विल से कि ए बी जो है वो डीसी के इक्वल भी होगा और एडी जो है वो बीसी के इक्वल भी होगा. पैरेललोग्राम. व्हाट अबाउट द एंगल्स? व्हाट अबाउट द एंगल्स? लिसन मी वेरी केयरफुली. अगर ये थीटा है, इफ दिस इज थीटा, ये दोनों लाइन पैरेलल है. यू नो, when the two lines are parallel and one is a transversal, तो adjacent angle pair makes 180 degree. तो अगर ये थीटा है तो ये 180 minus theta. by the property of by the property of two parallel lines, transversal, adjacent angle pair, sum of two adjacent angle pair is 180 degree. Similarly ये parallel है तो ये भी parallel है. 180 फिर से थीटा, थीटा तो फिर से 180 minus theta. So, what is the observation? The observation is कि in any parallelogram, opposite angles are equal. In any parallelogram, opposite angles are equal. Okay, and opposite sides are also equal. And opposite sides are also equal. अब आते हैं rectangle पर. Now, let's move on to the rectangle. Rectangle is a type of parallelogram only. बात को ध्यान से सुनना. Rectangle is a kind of parallelogram. जब मैंने आपको पैरेललोग्राम बताया तो आई हैव टॉट इट एज अ काइंड ऑफ व्हाट? क्वाड्रिलेटरल. नाउ रेक्टेंगल इज अ टाइप ऑफ पैरेललोग्राम बिकॉज इसकी अपोजिट साइड्स पैरेलल और इक्वल तो हैं. इट्स अपोजिट साइड्स आर पैरेलल एंड इक्वल एंड व्हाट वी कॉल देम लेंथ एंड ब्रेथ. व्हाट इज द अपडेट? अपडेट क्या हुआ है पैरेललोग्राम से रेक्टेंगल जाने में? The update from going to parallelogram to rectangle is here only the opposite angles were equal. Here all the four angles are equal. And each of them is equal to 90 degree. So opposite side equal and all angles are equal. Opposite sides are equal and all angles are equal. This is the first level of understanding what we are creating. When we will deal them individually, ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि I will tell you much more points about rectangle, parallelogram, rhombus, square and other things. But सबसे पहले इतनी basic information तो clear होनी ही चाहिए. Rhombus. Rhombus is also a parallelogram. Rhombus is also a parallelogram in which all sides are equal, in which all sides are equal. A, 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 A. Rhombus is also a parallelogram in which all sides are angle. And now you can see कि ये tilted figure है, parallelogram तो already है, tilted figure है, parallelogram तो already है, तो angles would be theta theta 180 minus theta 180 minus theta. Because जो parallelogram मेंटेन करता है वो रोम्बस भी मेंटेन करेगा. व्हाट डज पैरेललोग्राम मेंटेन? पैरेललोग्राम कहता है कि अपोजिट एंगल्स शुड बी इक्वल. तो अपोजिट एंगल्स तो इक्वल होंगे ही, सिंस इट्स अ रोम्बस स्पेसिफिकली, सो ऑल साइड्स आर इक्वल. यू विल से कि सर सारी साइड बराबर होंगी एंड अपोजिट एंगल्स विल बिकम इक्वल. तो कहीं ना कहीं अगर आप देखेंगे तो इन दोनों का पैटर्न अपोजिट है. एक में अपोजिट एंगल इक्वल, अपोजिट साइड, एक में अपोजिट साइड इक्वल, एक दूसरे में ऑल साइड इक्वल, एक में ऑल एंगल इक्वल, दूसरे में सिर्फ अपोजिट एंगल इक्वल. सो इन सच अ मैनर आई एम सेइंग कि देयर बिहेवियर इज वेरी सिमिलर. स्क्वायर इज द रेगुलर क्वाड्रिलेटरल. स्क्वायर इज अ रेगुलर क्वाड्रिलेटरल. रेगुलर का मतलब ऑल साइड, ऑल एंगल्स इक्वल. Whenever it is a regular polygon refers to all side, all angles equal. तो जब बात स्क्वायर की होगी तो आप कहेंगे all side, all angle equal. All side, all angle equal. A, 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 90 each. The most symmetric figure from the family of quadrilaterals. The most symmetric figure from the family of quadrilateral. सारे एंगल, सारी साइड आर इक्वल टू each other. सब आपस में बराबर है. All are equal to each other. ट्रेपेजियम वी विल डील इट लेटर, क्योंकि अभी इन चारों पर ही थोड़ी सी कमांड करना, वो प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग एबिलिटीज डेवलप करना विल रिक्वायर सम टाइम, विल रिक्वायर सम पेशेंस. तो स्टार्ट करते हैं कुछ कुछ चीजों को जानना एंड लेट्स सी कि हाउ टू डील देम इंडिविजुअली. मैं कुछ और बातें लिख देता हूं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, जब सिर्फ पैरेललोग्राम होगा, when it's only a parallelogram, तो पैरेलल साइड्स इक्वल और अपोजिट. बीच का एंगल लेट सपोज दिस इज थीटा, बीच का एंगल लेट सपोज दिस इज थीटा. तो यू कैन फाइंड आउट द एरिया ऑफ पैरेललोग्राम बाय ए बी साइन थीटा, ए बी साइन थीटा, और if you draw a diagonal, if you draw a diagonal, तो now there is a formation of two congruent triangles, क्योंकि ए बी एक्स और ए बी एक्स और एंगल्स तो ऑलरेडी इक्वल है. सो फाइंडिंग द एरिया ऑफ वन एंड मल्टीप्लाइंग इट बाय टू. So these are the two ways which you can apply in finding the area of parallelogram. एंगल्स वाले क्वेश्चन के लिए मैंने आपको सफिशिएंट इंफॉर्मेशन दे ही दिया है कि अपोजिट एंगल्स इक्वल होते हैं. तो इफ दिस इज थीटा, दिस इज आल्सो थीटा. ये थीटा है तो ये 180 माइनस थीटा बाय द वर्च्यू ऑफ, क्योंकि सर ये दोनों लाइन पैरेलल है, तो अगर ये थीटा होगा तो 180 माइनस थीटा हो जाएगा बाय द प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ एडजेसेंट एंगल पेयर. ये 180 माइनस थीटा तो ये भी 180 माइनस थीटा. This is how we will cater the problems of parallelogram, which is going to come after some time. कुछ देर के बाद आ जाएंगी प्रॉब्लम्स. देखते हैं आगे. रेक्टेंगल बचपन से पढ़ रहे हैं. लेंथ ब्रेथ 90. So area is length into breadth. Perimeter. Perimeter is sum of all sides. Perimeter is sum of all sides. So 2L, 2B, so twice of L plus B. And what is the diagonal length? ये diagonal की length क्या होगी? Diagonal length is under root of L square plus B square because of the application of Pythagoras theorem in it. 90 है ना, 90 होने की वजह से पाइथागोरस लग जाएगा, और पाइथागोरस लग जाएगा तो ये डायगोनल की लेंथ आ जाएगी अंडर रूट ऑफ एल स्क्वायर प्लस बी स्क्वायर. लेट्स मूव ऑन फर्दर. बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग क्वेश्चंस रहेंगे कुछ, बहुत मजा आएगा आपको. देन कम्स रोम्बस. ऑल फोर साइड्स वर इक्वल. याद होगा, ऑल फोर साइड्स वर इक्वल और अपोजिट एंगल्स वर इक्वल. कूल इनफ, इतना भी याद है तो. ऑल फोर साइड्स इक्वल एंड अपोजिट एंगल्स आर इक्वल. एरिया जो होगा वो डायगोनल की हेल्प से निकाला जाता है. एरिया इज हाफ d1 d2, वेयर d1 d2 आर द डायगोनल्स. एक और फिगर बना देता हूं, इसका प्रूफ भी कर देंगे, बहुत मजेदार प्रूफ है. d1 d2 are the diagonals. d1 d2 are the diagonals of the rhombus, so area is going to be half d1 d2. area is going to be half d1 d2. एक थ्योरी और लिख लेना. इन rhombus diagonals bisect each other at 90 degree. In rhombus diagonals bisect each other at 90 degree. बाइसेक्ट मतलब टू इक्वल पार्ट्स तो होंगे ही, साथ में 90 भी होगा. तो ये d1/2, ये भी d1/2, ये d2/2, ये भी d2/2. d1/2, d2/2, d1/2, d1/2, चार पार्ट हो जाएंगे. d1/2, d1/2, d2/2, d2/2. अच्छा, इज इट अ राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल? इज इट अ राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल? इसका एरिया कितना होना चाहिए? हाफ इंटू बेस इंटू हाइट. ऐसे कितने राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल्स आपको दिख रहे हैं? हाउ मेनी सच राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल्स आर देयर इन अ रोम्बस? 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. तो किससे मल्टीप्लाई करना चाहिए? 4. सर, फोर सच राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल्स, फोर सच राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल्स, half d1 d2. Hence proved. Hence proved. क्लियर है बच्चों? कमेंट्स करके जरूर बताना if you're not able to watch it in the live. तो please whenever you see the recording, please do let us know कि is it clear or not. Everything whatever is being taught in the class is clear or not. Half d1 d2. What is the rhombus? Sum of all four sides. Sorry, what is the perimeter? Why I'm writing rhombus? Okay. Oh, they all are pen only, huh? So what is the perimeter? Perimeter is 4a. There are few other things which also I can write it down, but I'm just holding them. I'm just holding them for some later part, for some later part, because they are going to come individually as well. They are going to come individually as well. Square, the most symmetric figure, all side, all angle equal. A, A, 90 each. So area is A into A sine 90, which is A square. Perimeter, sum of all four sides, 4A. Diagonal, डायगोनल का यूज वहीं आएगा जहां 90 वाला एंगल बन रहा होगा. ऐसा नहीं है कि बाकी सबकी नहीं निकाली जा सकती, बट जनरली द फिगर्स वी रिमेंबर. डायगोनल इज अंडर रूट ऑफ a square plus a square So it's root 2 times of A. Under root of 2A square is root 2 times of A. Cool. So let's begin with the problems. देखने में तो काफी आसान था, but when it comes to the application, you are going to feel the बहुत मजा आएगा आपको कि कैसे अप्लाई किया जाता है while doing the problems, है ना? ABCD एक रोम्बस है. AB साइड पता है, ABC पता है, what is the length of diagonal BD? Wow, come on. ABCD is a rhombus. AB की लेंथ पता है, ABC एंगल पता है कितना है, what is the diagonal BD? Let me help you in the first question. A B C D ना, तो मैं यहां से लिखना चाह रहा हूं. हाँ, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है बेटा, कहीं और से लिखते तो गलत हो जाता. बट वी ट्राई टू मेंटेन कि अगर ABC 120 दिख रहा है, इफ ABC इज गिवन एज 120, तो मेक श्योर कि 120 लगना भी चाहिए. दिस इज 120. इफ दिस इज 120, दिस इज 60, बिकॉज रोम्बस में भी अपोजिट साइड्स आर पैरेलल. रोम्बस भी एक पैरेललोग्राम ही है. व्हाट इज द लेंथ ऑफ डायगोनल BD? कैन आई आस्क यू समथिंग? रोम्बस में एडजेसेंट साइड्स आर इक्वल. रोम्बस में एडजेसेंट साइड्स आर इक्वल. तो अगर ये दोनों साइड्स इक्वल हैं, तो इनके अपोजिट एंगल्स भी इक्वल होंगे. अगर ये दोनों साइड इक्वल हैं, तो इनके अपोजिट एंगल्स भी इक्वल होंगे. एक एंगल 60 है, 120 को टू इक्वल पार्ट्स में डिवाइड कर दो, 60 ईच. एक एंगल 60 है, 120 को टू इक्वल पार्ट्स में डिवाइड कर दो बाय द प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ आइसोसेलेन, क्योंकि ए है तो ए के सामने वाला बोथ एंगल शुड बी इक्वल. नाउ इज इट अ फॉर्मेशन ऑफ इक्विलेटरल ट्राइंगल? अगर ये इक्विलेटरल ट्राइंगल है, तो दिस इज ऑल्सो ए, और ए भी हमको 4 बताया गया है. सो इफ दिस इज 4, दिस इज ऑल्सो 4, दिस इज ऑल्सो 4. आंसर इज 4. छोटा सा क्वेश्चन, बट इंटरेस्टिंग वन. क्या स्टेप्स लिए मैंने? 120 है 60, बोथ साइड्स आर इक्वल बिकॉज इट्स अ रोम्बस. तो अगर ये दोनों साइड बराबर हैं, तो इनके सामने वाले एंगल भी बराबर. 60 के बाद बचता है 120. 120 को टू इक्वल पार्ट्स में डिवाइड किया, 60 ईच. फॉर्मेशन ऑफ अ इक्विलेटरल ट्राइंगल. If one side, if this is 4, this is 4, then this is also 4. Keep it up. Let's move on. One more problem on the angles. One more problem on the angles. पढ़ो जरा एक बार ध्यान से. ABCD is a square. एक लाइन सेगमेंट DX है जो BC को X पर काटती है, and cuts diagonal AC at O such that angle COD is given, angle OXC is given. Find the value of X. ABCD is a square, a line segment DX cut BC at X and cut AC at O such that angle COD is 105, angle OXC is X. What is the value of X? स्क्वायर अभी लग नहीं रहा है, बट स्क्वायर ही है. ठीक है, वो एक लेंथ मैंने बड़ी बना दी है. अ लाइन सेगमेंट DX, a line segment DX cut BC at X. ये लो. Agree? And diagonal AC at O. Angle chord is given 105. Angle OXC is what they are asking. Cool. Just give a thought over it. एक बार सोचो जरा, then I am going to explain what you might be missing. Just give a thought over it once. एक स्क्वायर में जो डायगोनल होगी ना, द डायगोनल इन अ स्क्वायर इज अ एंगल बाइसेक्टर एज वेल. हर जगह नहीं होगा, स्क्वायर में होगा. सो इन स्क्वायर, ये एक इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट आ गया. डायगोनल इज अ एंगल बाइसेक्टर एज वेल. क्या आप मुझे बता सकते हैं किस और फिगर में ऐसा होगा? स्क्वायर में डायगोनल इज एक्टिंग एज अ एंगल बाइसेक्टर. वेयर इट कैन ऑल्सो हैपन अगेन, कहां पर और हो सकता है? रेक्टेंगल में, रोम्बस में, पैरेललोग्राम में. जस्ट गिव द आंसर इन द कमेंट बॉक्स, आई विल चेक इट आउट. तो टोटल 90 है, तो एंगल बाइसेक्टर है तो 45 ईच. ये 105 तो बचा हुआ 75 लीनियर पेयर, टोटल 180 होगा. 75 प्लस 45 प्लस एक्स इज 180 डिग्री. 75 प्लस 45 प्लस एक्स इज 180 डिग्री. 120 प्लस एक्स इज 180, एक्स इज 60 डिग्री. कूल. कूल. 75 plus 45 plus x is forming a triangle. 75, 45 और x एक ट्रायंगल फॉर्म कर रहे हैं. सो देयर सम शुड बी इक्वल टू 180 डिग्री, और तीनों का सम अगर 180 है तो x इज 60. गुड वन. गुड वन. कम ऑन, लेट्स मूव ऑन. ओके, read it this carefully as well. There is also a error prone zone here. I want कि आप वो एरर ना करें, सो डेट गलती से भी कोई गलती ना हो जाए. एबीसीडी एक स्क्वायर है. ABCD is a square. F is the midpoint of AB. BC is one third of BE is one third of BC. BE is one third of BC. One third. One third. BE is one third of BC. Area of triangle FBE बताया गया है. And they are asking find the value of AC. AC means diagonal. Diagonal. तो diagonal निकालने के लिए पहले side निकालनी पड़ेगी. To find out the diagonal, we have to first find out the side. अगर मैं लेंथ ऑफ स्क्वायर 3x लेता हूं तो दिस पार्ट इज x. ये स्क्वायर है तो ये भी 3x होगा. सो व्हाट इज द हाफ पार्ट, बिकॉज इट इज द मिड पॉइंट. 1.5x लिखें या फिर 3/2x लिखें. 3/2x. 3/2x और x के बीच में ट्राइंगल बन रहा है. देयर इज अ फॉर्मेशन ऑफ ट्राइंगल बिटवीन 3/2x एंड x. व्हाट इज द एरिया? हाफ इंटू 3/2x into x is given as 108. So 3 by 4 x square is 108. X square is 36 into 4. So x is taking the square root 9 into 2, 18. X is taking the square root 9 into 2, 18. So what is the side of the rhombus? What is the, let me check some calculations. Yeah. 6 2 जा 12. Options ने help कर दिया. 6 2 जा 12. So X is 12. What is X? 12. Oh, what is the side of the square then? 3x, 36. 36 is the side of the square. अगर किसी स्क्वायर की साइड पता है, then what is the diagonal? If the side of square is a, then diagonal is a root 2. So side is 36 root 2. 36 root 2 is the correct answer. वैसे भी आप मार्क कर सकते थे, बिकॉज रूट थ्री तो कैसे आएगा? रूट थ्री तो थ्री डी वाले फिगर में आता है क्यूबॉइड में. So how will it come in the square? So by looking at such options, you can also go for 36 root 2 directly. However, यहाँ पर x अगर third आ जाता तो आंसर इंटीजर भी आ सकता था. So that is the reason I have solved it completely, है ना? That is the reason I have solved it completely कि x third भी आ सकता था. तो अगर x third आ जाता रूट टू में, रूट टू मल्टीप्लाई होके इंटीजर भी बन सकता था. That is the reason I have done it completely. Otherwise, I would have not done as well. डायग्राम तो नहीं दिया है बट बना लेते हैं. एबीसीडी क्वाड्रिलेटरल है, चारों साइड पता है. अ सर्कल इज ड्रॉन इनसाइड एबीसीडी टचिंग ऑल द साइड्स. ऐसा बोल रहा है कि डायग्राम इज गिवन, बट हमको नहीं दिया गया है. बट वी कैन ड्रॉ इट वेरी इजली कि एक क्वाड्रिलेटरल बनाना है एबीसीडी, उन चारों साइड्स की वैल्यू पता है, एक अंदर इंस्क्राइब्ड करता हुआ सर्कल बनाया गया है. व्हाट इज द लेंथ ऑफ बीसी? Very important property is here. A, B, C, D. AB 6 है, AD 7 है, DC 5 है. Asking the BC. Asking the BC. A circle is touching all the four sides. कुछ ऐसी कहानी होगी. कहानी like this. A circle is inscribed in the quadrilateral. A circle is inscribed in the quadrilateral touching all the four sides. What is the concept used? The concept used is, in such a scenario, sum of opposite sides are equal. Means AB plus DC should be equal to AD plus BC. 6 plus 5, 11 should be equal to 7 plus BC, which is 4. Some of you might be interested in the derivation of it as well. To a circle, tangent drawn from external point, tangent drawn from external point to a circle are equal. तो इस पॉइंट से दो टेंजेंट ड्रॉ की गई x और x, यहां से दो टेंजेंट ड्रॉ की गई y y, यहां से दो टेंजेंट ड्रॉ की गई z z, यहां से दो टेंजेंट ड्रॉ की गई p p. तो जो मैंने कंडीशन लिखी है, लेट्स ट्राई टू प्रूव इट. व्हाट इज ए बी? p प्लस z. व्हाट इज डी सी? x प्लस y. चारों के चारों आ गए. व्हाट इज ए डी? x प्लस p. एंड व्हाट इज बी सी? z प्लस y. चारों यहां भी आ गए. हैंस प्रूव्ड. हैंस प्रूव्ड. कूल. So that would be considered as a recording only. Interaction तो हो ही नहीं पाया. But no worries, guys. Just do watch the session in the recording, and then we are going to have a word afterwards that quadrilaterals आपका कैसा गया? How were the examples and how they are helpful or not? One more question from rhombus. One more question from rhombus. ABCD एक rhombus है. ABCD is a rhombus. AC is the smallest diagonal. ABCD is a rhombus. AC is the smallest diagonal. ABC is known. व्हाट इज द साइड ऑफ द रोम्बस व्हेन AC इज 6? क्या लगता है आपको? व्हाट डू यू थिंक? डूएबल और नॉट? ABCD is a rhombus. AC is the smallest diagonal. दोनों डायगोनल्स अलग अलग होती हैं रोम्बस में, जैसा कि फिगर से भी दिखता है. इट्स अ बिगर डायगोनल, इट्स अ स्मॉलर डायगोनल. तो जब आप इनकी नेमिंग करो तो ध्यान से करना. ABCD. When you do the naming, please keep the things in mind कि छोटा डायगोनल बनाना है. ठीक है, इसको मैं हटा देता हूं. ठीक है. AC is given as 6 और ABC is given as 60 डिग्री. रोम्बस तो है ही. रोम्बस है तो अपनी साइड भी इक्वल होंगी. इफ इट इज अ रोम्बस देन इट्स एडजेसेंट साइड वुड आल्सो बी इक्वल. अब ये 60 है. कितना एंगल बचा? 120. टू इक्वल पार्ट्स में डिवाइड कर दो, 60 ईच. इट्स अ फॉर्मेशन ऑफ अ इक्विलेटरल ट्राइंगल. इट्स अ फॉर्मेशन ऑफ इक्विलेटरल ट्राइंगल. अगर ये वाली साइड 6 है तो सारी की सारी साइड 6. व्हाट इज द आंसर? 6. तो सच easy questions, such small questions, such what do you say, straightforward question you would be able to solve, है ना? After today's session, it might be a good one. ये क्वेश्चन शायद आपको थोड़ा परेशान करे. बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग सा क्वेश्चन है. ABCD is a square. The diagonals AC and BD meet at L. Let K and L be the points at AB such that AO is AK, BO is BL, theta is angle log. Theta is angle LOK log. What is the value of tan theta? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. ABCD is a square. Diagonals AC and BD meet at लिखा नहीं है क्या? Meet at O. Diagonals AC and BD meet at O. Angle K and L are the points on AB such that AO is equal to AK, BO is equal to BL. Angle theta is angle log is denoted as theta. So what is tan theta? सर 0 डिग्री होगा नहीं. टेन की वैल्यू 2, हमको ऐसा कोई थीटा नहीं पता. सर 10 की वैल्यू 1/2, हमको ऐसा कोई थीटा नहीं पता. यही आंसर होगा. चलो, ऐसा हम थीटा ही नहीं जानते कि जिसमें वैल्यू आ जाता हो 1/2. तो यही आंसर होगा. डायगोनल्स AC एंड BD इंटरसेक्ट एट O. Diagonals AC and BD intersect at O. K and L are the points on AB. K is a point on AB. Okay. Such that AO is equal to AK. तो इतनी डिस्टेंस पर ही बना लो. Such that AO is equal to AK. Such that AO is equal to AK. And BO is equal to BL. पोजीशनिंग देखो कैसे मैंने चेंज कर दी है. आई हैव टू कीप दिस थिंग इन माइंड ना कि ये BO BL के बराबर बना रहे, AO AK के बराबर बना रहे. So see the positioning of L and K. Angle log is given as theta. What is this tan theta? सर 0 डिग्री तो नहीं लग रहा है, तो 0 होगा नहीं. सर tan कभी 2 होता नहीं है. मतलब कुछ ऐसी वैल्यूज पर होता होगा which we are not aware of, because we know the famous values as 0, 1/√2, 1/√3, 1. root 3 and infinite. AO is equal to AK. In a square, the diagonals are angle bisector as well. तो ये 45 है. AO is equal to AK. तो बचा हुआ 135 को बचे हुए 135 को टू इक्वल पार्ट्स में डिवाइड कर दो. बचे हुए बचे हुए 135 को टू इक्वल पार्ट्स में डिवाइड कर दो. तो ये वाला एंगल मुझे 67.5 बनता हुआ दिख रहा है. 135 डिवाइड बाय 2 इज 67.5. अगेन ये भी 45 होगा. BO is equal to BL. Divide 135 into two equal parts. Each part is 67.5. 67.5, 67.135. So this theta is 45. इन दोनों का सम 135 हो गया तो ये बचा हुआ 45. So what is 10 45? Interesting problem. Please do tell me. What are the concept used? The concept used are that in a square the diagonals are angle bisector. In a square the diagonals are angle bisector. One of the concept used. What is the another concept used? Ki when two sides are equal, the angle opposite to them are also equal. लिख लेना अगर concepts लिखने हो तो. Square diagonal is an angle bisector. Or when two sides are equal, the angle opposite to them are also equal. Only two things what I've used. And third thing which I might have used is in any triangle, sum of all angles is 180 degree. So these are the three concepts what I've used. In a square, diagonal is an angle bisector. When two sides are equal, angle opposite to them are also equal. And third concept is in any triangle, sum of all angles is 180 degree. Other than this, we have not used anything. So let's move on. PQRS is a rectangle. PQ is known, QR is known, T is the midpoint of RS. What is the area of PTQ? T is the midpoint of RS. What is the area of PTQ? If I will give you T is any point as well, T is any point on RS, not necessarily the midpoint. T is any point on RS. T is any point on RS, not necessarily the midpoint. Will the answer will change or not? T is any point on RS, not necessarily the midpoint. क्या आंसर पर कोई फर्क पड़ेगा? No. Again, area of PTQ is half the area of square PQRS. What is a square or rectangle? Sorry, whatever, rectangle. Rectangle. What is the area of rectangle? Length into breadth. Do I need to prove it? If T is any point on the side as well, then also area of triangle PTQ is half of area of area of rectangle PQRS. The proof is very easy, very easy, I would rather say. कैसे किया होगा प्रूफ देखो. ये लेंथ है, ये ब्रेथ है. आपने कोई ट्रायंगल बनाया, You might have drawn the perpendicular as well, height. Now, this is also 90 degree because it's a rectangle. It is also 90 degree because it's a rectangle and you have drawn a perpendicular H. Can I say this is also 90 degree if three angles are 90, fourth is also 90? A formation of a rectangle again, in rectangle opposite sides are equal, so H is equal to B. So when I write the area of triangle, it is half into L into H. And when I write the area of rectangle, it is L into B. H को मैं B लिख सकता हूँ, half. So T is any point on the opposite side, still the area of triangle is going to be the half the area of a square. T may be any point, still the area of the triangle is going to be half the area of rectangle. Please note it down, please note it down. T might be any point. T might be any point. Let's move on. Wow, one more rectangle problem. ABCD is a rectangle, P is a point inside the rectangle, such that AP is known, PC is known, DP is known, APB is known. What is the length of rectangle? Wow. Looking at interesting one. Let's see how much content does it have. A, B, C, D is a rectangle. ABCD is a rectangle. P is a point inside the rectangle such that AP is 3. PC is 4 root 2. DP is 5. Angle APB is 90. Really? Angle APB is 90. Chalo. It's not looking, but we will take it. Kia, it is. What is the length of rectangle? Write a property. If P is any point inside the rectangle, if P is any point inside the rectangle, then AP square plus PC square should be same as PB square plus PD square. AP square plus PC square should be same as PB square plus BD square. So 3 का square plus 4 root 2 का square should be same as 5 square plus this, what do you say? क्या नाम दे दें इसको? Length को नहीं, इसको ही x नाम दे देते हैं. Let's give it a name of x. Let's give it a name of x. ठीक है? वो length तो हम डायरेक्ट निकाल ही लेंगे फिर. So what it is coming out? 9, 16 2 जा 32, 25 plus x square. 25 को लेफ्ट हैंड साइड भेज देते हैं. 7 plus 9, 16 is equal to x square. So basically x is equal to 4. ये 4 आ गया भाई. This is 3. This is 4. A 90 degree in between. This is 3. This is 4. A 90 degree in between. Pythagorean triplet. It's a Pythagoras triplet. 3, 4. So length of the rectangle is going to be 5. If this is 3, this is 4, length of the rectangle is going to be 5. See. Ramchandra, have you identified your error? Ramchandra, have you identified your error? Three square plus 4 root 2 square should be equal to 5 square plus x square. So x has come out to be, what do you say, 4 and 3, 4. So by applying a Pythagoras theorem, we can find out the length of the rectangle is 5. Important. Do revise it as well while doing the revision of the session. Let's learn something about basics of trapezium. Trapezium is also a form of quadrilateral. Mark my words. Trapezium is also a form of quadrilateral. I've said quadrilateral. What I've said? Quadrilateral. Where one set of lines are parallel and another set of lines are not parallel. AB is parallel to DC, whereas AD is not parallel to DC. If I talk about some angle relations, if this is theta, this is 180 minus theta. Can someone tell me why? Because these two lines are parallel. If these two lines are parallel, they will form an adjacent pair. So if this is theta, this is 180 minus theta. If this is theta, this is 180 minus theta. Similarly, if this is alpha, then this is 180 minus alpha. Adding 4, adding 4, there should be a connection between theta and alpha. चारों को ऐड करते हैं, so there should be a sum of 360 degree, which we are getting. Now these theta and alpha can be same as well, or theta and alpha can be different as well, depending upon whether it's a normal trapezium or a isosceles trapezium. This please note down this point. Theta and alpha can be same, or theta and alpha can be different as well. If theta and alpha are different, it's a normal trapezium. If theta and alpha are same, it's a isosceles trapezium. It's a isosceles trapezium. Very good. In a trapezium, angle B is known as 120. AB and CD are parallel sides. AB and CD are parallel sides. This is 120. This would be definitely 60. This would be definitely 60 because these two are parallel lines. ADBC 8. Great. What is the distance between the two parallel lines? What is the distance between the two parallel lines? Just draw a perpendicular from here. Just draw a perpendicular from here. This perpendicular is the distance between the parallel lines. This perpendicular is the distance between the parallel lines. This is 60. This is 90. So this is going to be 30. I'm enlarging it. 90, 60, 30. I've enlarged it. Okay. Have you read the triplets? Ki what is the side in front of 30, what is the side in front of 30, 60, and what is the side in front of 90? General standard in form of ratios. They are 60 के सामने वाला √3, 30 के सामने वाला 1, and 90 के सामने वाला 2. You can verify it as well. Sin 30 √3 by 2, cos 60 1 by 2, tan 60 √3 by 1. This 2 is given as 8. Multiplication factor of 4. This 2 is given as 8, multiplication factor of 4. They are asking this. So √3 into 4. 4 √3 is that. Again, a good one, interesting one, and an important one. Good one, interesting one, important one. Let's move on. Done. Again, a trapezium problem. Again, a trapezium problem. PQRS is a trapezium. PQ is parallel to RS and something, 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 something. Those who know the triangles would be able to answer this. The students who have done the triangles would be able to answer this, especially in the triangles. They have read about similarity of triangles as well. अगर आपने थोड़ा सा similarity of triangles के बारे में पढ़ा है, it is not going to take a lot of your energy and time. PQ is 5 times of RS. PQ एक parallel side है, RS दूसरा. PQ is one of the parallel side, RS is another, and PQ is 5 times of SR. So if this is X, this is 5X. Diagonals intersect at point X. There is a formation of similarity of triangles. I'm going to take it like you have not read it before. मैं इस तरह से आपको बताऊंगा that you may not have read it before. Vertically opposite angles, vertically opposite angles, parallel lines. If this is alpha, then this is also alpha by the virtue of vertically opposite angles. Parallel है ना? By the virtue of vertically opposite angles. Similarly, these two lines are parallel. These two lines are parallel. A transversal in between, equal by the virtue of vertically opposite angles. All three angles are equal. So AAA similarity is there. What is happening? AAA similarity is applicable. AAA similarity is applicable. So with the similarity, we can say angle PUQ is similar to angle S. Triangle PUQ is similar to triangle SOR. Triangle POQ is similar to triangle SOR. एक एंगल के सामने वाला साइड इज x, दूसरे एंगल के सामने वाला बड़े वाले ट्राइंगल में साइड इज 5x. So if side is in the ratio 1:5, if side of the similar triangles, consecutive sides ना, because सिंगल एंगल के सामने वाला x है, इसमें सिंगल एंगल के सामने वाला 5x. If side is in the ratio 1:5, then area would be in the ratio 1 square 5 square, 1:25. So this area and this area would be in the ratio 1:25. So they are asking PQX, that is 25, and RXS, that is 1. Please do watch out. So whenever the two triangles are similar, their corresponding sides maintain the same ratio, but the area maintain the square of the corresponding side ratio. We can also prove it some other day, some good day. कि why area maintain the square of the corresponding side ratio? Just to give you a hint, area में दो sides का multiplication आता है, base into height. So डिग्री 1 से 2 हो जाती है, डिग्री 1 से 2 हो जाती है. Let's move on. One more trapezium. In a trapezium, when the parallel sides are A and B, and the distance between the parallel sides is A, then the area of the trapezium is half into A plus B into H. Half of A plus B into H. AD is parallel to BC. Maintain the order always, no matter from where you start. AD is parallel to BC. AD is parallel to BC. AD is 10, BC is 18. Area is given, so we can find out the height or the distance between the parallel sides. We can call it height as well, or the distance between the parallel sides. 28 by 2, 14. That is fine. Distance between the parallel sides is 5. Distance between the parallel sides is 5 because area of trapezium is given to us. Area of trapezium is given to us. By equating area of trapezium, we have find out the height or the distance between the parallel lines. CD पूछा गया है. What they are asking? CT. एक और perpendicular draw कर दिया. Is it a formation of rectangle? For sure. If this is 10, this is also 10. बहुत ध्यान से सुनना मेरी बातों को. Since because these two sides were given equal, since because these two sides were given equal, it was a isosceles trapezium. It was a isosceles trapezium. So after 10, 8 is remaining. After 10, 8 is remaining. Divide into 4 equal parts, 2 equal parts. Out of 18, 10 is gone, 8 is remaining, 2 equal parts because these two are equal sides. These two are equal sides means isosceles trapezium. So these two parts will also be equal, 4 and 4. What is the value of CD? This 5, 4 का right angle triangle. Interesting one. What do you say? What do you say? What do you say? Any confusions? You can ask me anytime, any moment. Any confusions? You can ask me anytime, any moment. Yeah. Is it clear to all? Come on, do reply. Why I've taken these two as 4 and 4? Because this is 10, so this is also 10. Formation of rectangle. 8 is remaining. Since these two sides are given equal, so it's an isosceles trapezium. So I'm dividing the 8 into two equal parts, 4 and 4. If that was not given, we don't have that permission to divide into two equal parts. They can be equal or non-equal. In rhombus, ABCD, one of the diagonal is one of the diagonal is 24. Side of the rhombus is 13. Find the another diagonal. In rhombus ABCD, one of the diagonal is 24. The side of the rhombus is 13. Find the another diagonal. In rhombus ABCD, one of the diagonal is 24. Side of the rhombus is 13. Find the another diagonal. Very, very relevant, guys, for your examination. You can got such questions in your exam for sure. I must have told you many, many times. I must have told you many, many times that in a rhombus, diagonals bisect each other at 90 degrees. So 24 can be broken into two parts. Bisect karna is a common property for parallelogram, rectangle, rhombus, and everything else. But 90 per bisect karna is a special property of rhombus. However, square also do it, but rectangle and parallelogram does not do. 90 पर bisect करना is a speciality of it. 90 पर bisect करना is a speciality of it. Side is 13. All sides are 13 only. 12. Right angle triangle 13. What can be this? By applying the Pythagoras, 5. 5, 12, 13 is a triplet, famous triplet. 13 is the hypotenuse. Then 12 and 5 are the other sides. Then 12 and 5 are the other sides. If this is 12, this is 5. If you don't know this, then how can you find out? Under root of 13 square minus 12 square. A minus B, A plus B, 5. So if this is 5, this is also 5. So what is the another diagonal D2? 5 plus 5, 10. D1 is given, A is given. We have find out D2 as our answer as 10. What happened, Rakesh? Is it clear to you? I recommend doing like this only. I recommend doing like this only. But the people who like the formulas or applying the formulas can also apply d1 ka square plus d2 ka square is 4 times of a square in rhombus. My recommendation would be doing like that only. But if you want to go for formula, you can go like this as well. D1 is 24 ka square. D2 they are asking. A is 13 ka square. 576 plus D2 ka square. 13 square 169. 169 into 4. I have to check. If this would be 170, if this would be 170, 680, 680 से 4 कम, 680 से 4 कम is 676. Cool. Okay. So these are few famous questions. These are few famous questions what can be expected from your side based on the quadrilaterals, whether you talk about quadrilateral, whether you talk about rhombus, whether you talk about rectangle, whether you talk about trapezium, whether you talk about square. I have tried to take all the questions. So please do watch it in the recording, and once you watch it and do these questions, please do let us know as well about how was the session and how much is the learning from the session. Um, I would be seeing your comments sometimes later in the day, okay, or maybe sometimes tomorrow. So please prepare well. Please prepare well. We are going to meet soon again in the next sessions. Uh, the SuperGrads top rankers have also offered a course. You might have known about it. We have launched a comprehensive 2024 CAT course, which is including the CAT preparation as well as another management entrance exam preparations, that is OMET preparation. So just go for it. Check out what are the special offerings, why it is the most personalized course. Literally, check out the offerings, check out the personal mentoring, check out why that is so special. See you in the next session. Till then, take care of yourself. Have a great time. See you in the next session. Bye bye.